Hi, we're the South Asian Health Education Training SAHET program. SAHET also means health in Punjabi, Hindi, and Urdu.
The Canadian Diabetes Association claims that type 2 diabetes is the 7th leading cause of death in Canada, and that Canada put about $12 billion towards the cost of diabetes in 2010. Type 2 diabetes particularly targets South Asian residents in the Fraser Health region, as they were 3 times more likely to self-report diabetes than individuals in the Fraser Health region who are not South Asian.
South Asians who reside in the Fraser Health region live in a westernized society, which may act as a barrier in the prevention of type 2 diabetes, since it has been discovered that, due to genetics, South Asians have a higher tendency to have intra-abdominal fat deposits, which account for high insulin resistance.
Our program aims to improve health and health outcomes of the South Asian population within the Fraser Health region. More specifically, we would like to improve the South Asian diet by implementing a program that will decrease sugar intake by 20%, increase knowledge regarding what constitutes a healthy meal, increase knowledge amongst the parents of students regarding a healthy diet, and improve attitudes towards healthy meals among grade 10 high school students from Khalsa School by June 2019, all by 25%.
Khalsa School is our pilot site and will be providing us with the target population to which we will be implementing our program. It will also be providing the rooms and cafeteria we will be using to carry out our activities. Scope 5210 will be providing worksheets and activities that will be used in the weekly classes to further educate the students. Save On Foods will be providing the healthy foods that will be used in the cafeteria in our training sessions with the students.
We will be doing this by implementing various activities such as hiring a dietitian to teach students how to cook healthy meals in the school cafeteria in order to maintain a healthy and balanced diet. The dietitian will also present weekly lectures to the students during class time. The dietitian will teach the students about the healthy plate model. 50% of the plate is fruits and vegetables, 25% is grains, 25% is protein, and a small amount of dairy.
The school will also host an information night where both the students and parents attend. This information night will consist of a lecture from the same dietitian who teaches the children during school hours. It will also include samples of healthy and affordable meals that may inspire the parents to recreate these meals at home. Students will be participating in these activities alongside their peers, which will increase their self-efficacy to make this behavior change.
The outputs that we expect to produce during our program include the number of students participating, education sessions delivered, focus groups delivered, information handouts given, teachers participating, hours delivered by dietitian, meal prep days delivered, presentations made, healthy meals sold, and quizzes given to students.
For our short-term outcomes between 4 to 5 months, we expect to see a change in knowledge amongst targeted students and parents around healthy eating, including healthy portion sizes, a decrease in sugar intake, change in attitudes around healthy eating, and increased support of changes to school cafeteria among targeted school students and staff. For our medium-term outcomes at 10 months, we expect to see an increase in the use of the healthy plate model, vegetable intake, healthy portion sizes, and healthy cafeteria recipes. We also expect to see a decrease in carbs, sugar, fat, and salt intake. We will evaluate this program by using measurable performance indicators, including pre- and post-interviews to see changes in attitudes, baseline and follow-up knowledge tests to see increase in knowledge of healthy foods, and baseline and follow-up surveys to assess changes in sugar intake. Dialogues will also be used to see any increase in fruits and vegetable intake and decreases in carbs, as well as any changes in the amount of sales for a healthy meal served by the cafeteria.
The project will be sustained as children will be able to cook healthy meals for themselves after the dietitian has left. Teachers will learn effective ways to teach balanced diets to children and may add this to the syllabus. Information nights may cause parents to cook healthier meals. Additional funding will come from fundraising events through the school, as students may sell meals that they have learned how to create. In terms of dissemination, our organization will publish an article about our methods and findings for others in the health promotion field to access. This way, the program may be implemented to target other populations. Given that this intervention is successful, it may lead to an increase in the intake of a balanced diet and a decrease in the incidence of type 2 diabetes within the target population.
Created using Powtoon.